another moment of rationalization. I realized why I've felt such a need to acquire clothes. Is because I'm shaping my identity in a sense. No, on a serious note, I finally have the freedom to be who I want to be, and I finally feel worthy of becoming who I want to be, who I am inside, but manifesting it in the material world. I feel like I knew who I was more as an adolescent, as a teenager, up until the point where I ventured into a very serious relationship, like the one type relationship. You saved my life, you are the reason I'm happy type relationship, where I offered myself up. I offered my identity up to become what I thought this person wanted of me. In reality, all he wanted was for me to be myself, but this was my journey and how I experienced it, and what it made me do, how it made me act, and what it has made me realize in the long term, because my sense of identity crumbled to an extent where I was prey to someone who is emotionally more challenging and challenged. Therefore, it disassembled my identity further. So my weak identity then attracted someone who I would allow to destroy it completely, which is really the best thing that could have happened, because when you lose everything, you're free to do anything, right? Thank you, Tyler Durden from Fight Club, for reminding us of that. And it's very true. It's very, very true. When you lose everything that you thought you wanted, everything that you had, everything that you thought of as important in life, or what constituted your day-to-day life, once that is gone, well, for me, I experienced a sense of falling, a sense of no grounding, no security. I was free falling for a while, and because I was not focused and I had no idea what to do or how to feel or how to be by myself, how to establish my identity in the way that I wanted to, and I was scared, subconsciously not aware of how scared I was and how insecure I was. But it's true. And so what I went to do is distract myself and destroy myself, which is how I cope with pain. How I have coped with pain in the past. But it also, bigger picture, made me understand that life is too short and too long to do things that don't satisfy you in the long term. So if you work towards instant gratification and things that, you know, are going to be fun now, are going to be yummy now, are going to be, you know, those desires, if you indulge too much, or only indulge, really, live a life of gluttony, of indulgence, then ultimately you'll be very sad, because you're always seeking that pleasure, and the pleasure is temporary. So I understand now that I need to establish, through discipline, a lifestyle that gives me pleasure constantly, that gives me a low amount of pleasure constantly, that gives me a deep satisfaction rather than an instant gratification. So what I want from the next 5 years is definitely physically. I want to be strong and fit and healthy in my body. I want to push my body to its limits and train myself to become more disciplined. Disciplined and like the opposite of I guess is disciplined, consequent. So consequent and disciplined, which I will execute by training. Number 2, I want to finish my bachelor's degree, which is very much possible, and that's one of my number 1 goals. Top 3 for sure. This is in no particular order, but somehow it is in order. Okay, it's okay. So fitness, university. I want to live out my creative side more, painting and writing and playing guitar regularly. It's not in my top ones, but I feel like it's a nice pastime that I can do by myself, and better than, watching TV, being on the old phone, scrolling through things that are not actually beneficial to your identity, to your sense of self. So creativity, academics, health. I think those are good, and traveling, I guess. Traveling and financial, which are ones that I need to work on more and become more confident in, but one step at a time. I'm trying, and I will continue to try, and putting my eggs in a few baskets to see where I am met with a sense of flow rather than resistance. I want to get into the crypto thing as well, but I feel like I do need to just sit next to Maggie and look at what she's doing and how she's doing it, and then do more of that by myself once I get an understanding of what like the whole thing is. But I guess that will come. And traveling, Russia. I definitely want to go to St. Petersburg. South Africa. Definitely want to go to South Africa. I want to go to Larissa in Greece, and I want to go to Scotland for sure, and swim in a loch. There's some more on my... Oh yeah, and I want to return to Massanet de Cabrians, but I think I'll do that in a road trip, so that's definitely going to happen. These 4 destinations are more out there, but if we do one a year, we can definitely get there. Oh yeah, and our Black Sea tour, which is also more definite than a goal that you need to achieve. It's just a matter of time when we're going to do that. Okay, good. I feel good. I feel way better about going home, but I guess that has to do with what Jess told me, the 21st of June, the season of the Cancer season, which is another water sign. Oh, is he a Cancer? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's a Leo. He told me. Anyway, so Cancer season is on. Is that a water sign? I thought it was Gemini, Pisces, and Scorpio. What are you talking about? Anyway, either which way, I don't know what it is, but it's making me feel a lot better, a lot stronger, a lot more positive about things. I was in a bit of a slump there, but that's okay because I dragged myself through and nothing too bad happened, hey? Yeah, about What? Oh, hello. There's a pair of underwear here. I did pack an extra pair. Well, just have to go commando, because I didn't take it, did I? What I want from next week. Pressure. I want to refrain from feeling pressure. I want to be able to be myself and focus internally and become more aware and become more present while significant others are around. Not to lose my sense of direction when people that I care about are around. Speaking my mind when I don't agree with what the fuck you're chatting about. Making decisions and saying, we want to do this today, I want to do this, we're going to do this, thank you, let's have it. And not feeling pressured into pleasing another human being out of fear that otherwise I would be rejected. Which is just silliness. But that's okay. I deserve the best. And I am my best version and becoming my greatest version. And I will not stop for anyone. If you want to join me on my path, you're most welcome. But this is what I truly want. And this is what I'm going to do. And this is what I'm already doing. So thank you to everybody and anybody and all the experiences that I had, all the decisions that I've made that have made me come to this point right here, right now, talking to this camera in a fucking parking lot. Tiefgarage. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And sometimes we have to walk through the valley of death to fear no evil. 11:22. Be beautiful. Be you. Peace.